Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of jading. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my crazy feelings. 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm tripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind. Ruling the wind, not breathe your air. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Y'all. Oh, another day, another dollar. I hope you guys have made many dollars today. And I thank you so very much for taking the time to come over here to my channel and check out this video. I am Justmecmb. For those of you who may be new, I am your commentator for today. And I just want to thank y'all for dropping into the situation room. Oh, y'all. Baby, when I say the shit over there on the YouTube has hit the fan, people ain't got no damn content and they just doing whatever, however. And honey, when I say they dragging them horses, them dead horses so much that honey, it about ain't nothing else to drag. I mean, the carcass is over. We is tired. But if they gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Now I'm gonna say this. One of the things we gonna cover is this bathwater gate. That's what I call it at this point. Did she or did she not bathe the girl in dirty bathwater? We need to know. And we need to know just because if not, can we get out the group chat? I mean, the internet really don't care for real. And quite frankly, I don't think she care. You know, she is talking about this pretty regular these days. And with the conversation of talking about it, she last month had this obsession talking about her new favorite hobby is bathing, taking a bath. If being put in dirty bath water is something that you feel a ways about, that you feel like was done to you in a hurtful or malicious way, which let's be honest, she don't even say that. But if that was it, why wouldn't being in the bathtub trigger you? Because you talking about it. Because it's like, what do you want? You just want her to admit she did it. Now, some people saying, that everything that has come up is a problem. Her bathing her in the dirty bath water. Her, what else did she say about her mom? Scrubbing her neck with alcohol. Her, basically treating her different than she treated her siblings. I'm gonna say this about that part. When you become a parent of more than one child, you understand that you can't treat your kids exactly the same. Now, from my understanding of what Pete said versus what her mom said. It seems like a lot of this stuff is about interpretation. It's not about truth versus lie. And quite frankly, Peach has been raised. Whether it was a good job or bad job, it's a done job. The girl is grown. So while we arguing over spilt milk, you cannot chastise your parent for how they raised you. They did the best they could with what they had. And that's that on that. Now, a thing that I do notice with Peach is that she comes on here and she tries to use people's hurtful secrets as weapons to manipulate the audience and embarrass or shun the person. Because what's the point of telling us about the dirty bath water? If you feel it was wrong and that your mother should have owned up and apologized, never once did you say that's what you wanted. Everything that you have said about your mother, and that wasn't even the first thing you said about your mother, but all the things you said basically attributed to you um, wanting to make her look bad and wanting people to see her as a bad person. So I want to know what is it that she want? Hey, Shanae, what is it that you wanted from her? For those of you who are coming in, let me give you a brief moment to go ahead and hit that like button. You know that is very important to the live. And you guys know the climate out there and that we be needing all the help we can get. So let's go ahead and give you guys a minute to hit that like button. I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. Now, like I said, my $1 million question is what's the point? Um, we could better understand all of this if we knew where we were supposed to be going. What the point is. It would definitely help us, which I feel I know what the point is, and I'm gonna tell y'all. But if Peach has a point, I wish she would tell us to her point at least. Otherwise, take us out the damn group chat. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. But I feel that Peach's goal is just to use her mama for views. It's not about an apology. Telling her story would be her sitting on here talking about what happened to her and what she learned from it. It wouldn't be about being accusatory or demeaning to another person. Hey, Shonda. Hey, nature lover. And I don't believe that is the thing. I just think that it is about telling her and trying to embarrass her mom. Y'all, if y'all hear noise in the background, I just apologize. It's actually in the great room. It's not even in here. But you know, we gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can to try to keep the noise at a minimum, as we always do. I agree. What's the point? Okay, we get it. So what do you want? Where are you going with this? Right. So Peach has done 4 videos about her mom's situation, about what she has to say and what her mom has to say. And all of the videos are antagonizing. They are, uh, really. Now, Shonda, I didn't know that. Did her mom say that, or because I hadn't seen nobody talk about it, and then call the job for what? Y'all trying to get the lady fired for what? This is a hot mess. A hot mess. Why is y'all calling that lady job? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, so Tracy's live right now. Let me see if I can pull her up. 1 second. But another thing I'm gonna say about this, y'all, Tracy also needs to let it go. Lig it, Reggie. Um, and what I mean by that is she needs to stop coming on here and letting Peach and these peach patchers know that this is affecting her life. Because if they know that, they gonna keep on.
Asking of y'all, just pray for me and pray for my family. That's it. Because I need somebody to encourage me and I need somebody to uplift me. But I ain't finna break down, okay? I ain't finna break. But y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe. Let me go talk to my nephew before he go. See y'all later.
Okay, let me see if I can go back a little bit. Um on the live to see if I can get
Baby,
how old is this thing?
y'all got to invest in this right here.
Okay, that's what we not finna do.
Oh, I don't have a son of ST Davis. Hey OJ, how you doing? You can see it on my website. It's called an app twist line, a twist board. That's what it's called, app twist board. Hey Holly, Willie, and SC. So I had to come on here because so I just want to put this out here to everybody. So y'all know the other day I bought my grandchildren a pair of shoes for school. I bought two of my grandkids, well, my grandkids and my nephew. I bought them a pair of shoes for school. So I just want to put this out because my daughter called and told me something and she kind of upset. First of all, my oldest daughter don't never ever need me. None of my children need me to do nothing for their kids. I want to put that out there.
She said
They never
that. Now
need me
she
to.
did say that the other day. She bought because that's what she wants to do. That she wants her grandkids to have things that they want. But she never said that she had to do it. And she also mentioned that none of her kids need her to do for their children. So she did say that. Well, people
Do
make an
anything
issue
for
out of
their
any
kids.
damn
Never
thing.
ask me to buy nothing for their
And
kids.
she said
I'm
that.
just that grandma that I just like to buy my grandkids stuff.
I'm like that too.
So my daughter called me upset saying that it was a video made that her mom have to help her. I don't have to help my daughter do anything. My daughter do everything for her kids. She do things that I don't want to do, and I don't want to spend money on them. But I do spend money because I love spending money on my grandkids.
That's her love language. It seems like I'm gonna say that.
Not because they need me to, it's because I want to. And like I was telling her, to me, I don't even, you know, it's not
Right,
true, don't get
Shanae?
upset. I love that for my grandkids too. And they have two parents that take good care of them. We just love them and enjoy doing
Stuff for them.
nothing.
Yeah.
So
This
put
is the
this.
live Tracy just finished, y'all, that we reacting to right now.
So yeah, so my daughter, she was kind of upset about everything, and like I told, I mean, cause she was like, I don't ask you to buy my kids nothing. None of my children ask me. But when you're a grandmother and you love your grandkids, you're gonna buy, even when the parent tell you
They don't need
you
it.
don't have to buy it.
Yeah. And I'm sure that was a sore spot for
So
Peach because everything is about her.
So that's what I told my daughter, you know that ain't true. Don't be getting all upset because you never asked me to do anything. I don't have to do nothing for my grandkids. My grandkids get whatever they want from their mama, not me. Cause if y'all, hey, I'm a Walmart shopper, okay? I am a Walmart shopper, but I love tennis shoes. So when I see tennis shoes, if I can buy them for my grandkids, I'm gonna buy my grandkids the shoes. And I always buy shoes for school. Hey, LaDonna. And that's what I told her, don't let it upset you, it ain't true and stuff. And I refuse. I'm not finna get out here and argue with nobody. I'm not gonna get out here and I got to do this and do that to make, you know what I'm saying, let people bring me out my character. I'm not gonna do that. And that's the same thing I'm telling my daughter. Don't worry about that stuff. You know you don't need me to do anything for your kids. My daughter is a very good mother. My daughter take care of all her kids, all three of her kids by herself. Hey, you see. I'm not finna let nothing break me down. Nothing. So you're not gonna break me, all right? I'm sorry. This is happening to you, to your family. Yes. Tell her not to worry. We as grandparents do what we do because that's what we do.
That's crazy.
But you know what? And I guess she just tired of it. And the only reason why I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my children don't say nothing because I tell my kids don't say nothing. I tell my children don't say nothing because at the end of the day, no matter what, we still family. We still family, and I feel like this. If I get on the internet and go back to bashing with one of my family members, I ain't no better than them. I'm stooping down to their level. And at the end of the day, it's better to stay silent because that's what people want. I love her so much and already by her so much. I brought her the cutest. And I'm not finna get on here. And I feel like this. When I get on here, what I'm saying? I do things from my heart. I got to come on my page and I got to be drama and people mad because I'm not coming on with drama. People want to see me out of character. I'm not, that's not me. It's really not me. And if y'all pay attention to me, everybody who been following me, if y'all pay attention, y'all see I always be by myself. I don't be with nobody because I'm protecting my peace. That's why I be by myself. And I'm just like, I can't believe that all this right here. And like I said, some people dislike me, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got to understand, y'all don't know how I feel when you still got to walk outside with your head up high, with my head up high. And I'm getting beat down. I am getting beat down. And like I said the other day, if I don't tell y'all I'm hurt, that I'm not hurting, I'm lying. I'm lying to y'all. I am hurting. But I'm not finna let nothing break me. I'm not finna be around him that I'm just finna give in and get on the internet and just say this and say that just for somebody to love me, somebody to talk to me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. And then people say, "Oh, you bring your business to the internet." Nobody can never ever go look at my videos and say I bring my personal business to the internet, because my personal business have nothing to do with the internet. When I got this channel, I made this channel to uplift somebody. I made this channel to tell people about my story, the things that I went through, to let them know that everything gonna be okay. I didn't make my channel to talk about nobody.
No, but you have to be realistic and understand that your daughter was on social media well before you was, and she does those things. And by you being her mother, it's like a fruit from a rotten peach tree. Anything that she says that associates with you or any of your children, any of your family, any of anybody, if Peach says it, it's going to bleed over on to you, whether you want it to or not. And y'all need to understand, if y'all gonna have a long time existence here on social media, that's just gonna be par for the core, and you're gonna have to understand how to deal with that and how to move on with that as a realization. Yeah, I am too, because it's like this. Everybody wants to say because Peach has not changed her story that it's got to be true. No, it doesn't. It it could be true. It could be true exactly how Peach said it, which me personally I doubt, or it could be true based on Peach's perception, but it didn't happen exactly like she said it. Okay. Another thing. Um the best lie told is a lie that never changes. You ain't never seen in different kind of police investigations how people say her story is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Nobody can tell the same story more than one time exactly the same. Nobody. Because you're telling it from your memory, from your recollection, from points, trigger points, from maybe points of hurt, harm, or anger, frustration. And depending on how you feel when it happened and how you feel today regurgitating the information is not going to be the same. So you're not going to use the same words, the same affect, none of that. If it's exactly the same, it could be something that you wrote down and memorized. People do that. And it just is what it is. And y'all need to start being honest about that. Peach, if she did this to you, what's the details? You done told everything else. You done told how she took your daddy's shirt and put poop on it. You done told about other situations. You done told about some aunt having bugs on. You told details. What's the details? You came in there, y'all was getting ready to go somewhere, you was dirty, and your mother got mad. It was water in the tub that was going out, and she just threw you in there to wash you up. Was that the details? Or did you go in there and she ran water and she ran it for herself? You came back in there, she was dressed, so you assume she took her bath, and you was dirty or taking too long and she threw you in the water. What the hell is the details? Tell us the story. Because if she really did that and you just, oh, I'm telling my story, tell it, bitch. What the fuck is the story? All she says is my mama bathed me in her dirty bath water. Period. The exact words, the exact thing, no before, no middle, no after, no I begged her not to, no nothing. What's the fucking details? That's my whole thing, bitch. If you gonna be about it and speak about it, be a fucking about it. Tell us the fucking details. And then after you tell us the details, shut the fuck up. We get it. Damn. That shit is annoying. Shit is over. If you need healing, by all means, find a way to get what you need. If you need an apology, sit down with her. Find some damn social worker or something that'll sit down and record the shit because you want to monetize everything. If that's what needs to happen, do that. If you just got to make money off of it, both you motherfuckers make money and put the recording on your channels. Whatever the deal is, whatever, because all you want to do is use your mama. Now, she ain't getting 10% of the views she got when she first bought this shit out, but nonetheless, it's still something that is getting attention. It is. Get your shit together. Yeah. That's what Tracy's gonna have to do. Tracy is literally going to have to she gonna kind of have to stop letting people know what's going on so things will die down. As long as when she first mentioned the mall, then next thing you know, something happened at Walmart. Now you're saying that they called the job. All of these things are gonna keep happening because it's working. They're frustrating her. They're bothering her. I always buy things for my grandbabies because exactly. What did Ed and Drea do to her? You mad at your mother, so why bring them into it? Peach is very vindictive. She is. But I'm gonna be honest with you, guys. If this was my sibling and they were speaking on my mama, I would reach out to somebody with a platform, even if I had to go on. Well, her mama don't want her to say nothing. The mama don't want her kids to say anything. If I had to just put it on my Instagram, because you know people will find shit, baby, I would have to speak on it because this hoe will have to stop fucking with my damn mama. I don't care what mama did. I don't care what nobody did. This hoe will have to stop speaking about my damn mama. She might not be perfect, but bitch, she mine. Leave it the fuck alone before I had to fuck you up. And you gonna be coming to drop them kids off. I catch your ass somewhere. I see your ass at the goddamn school and follow you to your damn house. Oh, you will not keep fucking with my mama like that. Hey, Miss Michi. Hey, Tangela. Hey, Cancer. Hey, Cheryl. Did I speak, Shonda? Shit. They wouldn't be, yeah, she would be talking about because my sisters would have handled this. Enough is an exactly. What is wrong with people today? I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I didn't grow up in no hood. I can't claim none of that shit. I didn't see a bunch of fighting and this, that, and the third. But I don't care if it's the preacher's wife because I have a bunch of pastors. Like I say, Jesus is the family business. You ain't finna talk about their mama. And if they have to take it to your ass, they will. What the fuck? I don't get it. And those kids just seem like they happy living their little lives. They not fucked up about Peach. They leave Peach alone. They went over there when, she was needing them shit like that. But that's that. But still, especially Ed got a channel. Every time she say something out the way about my mama, I would damn dead to lie. Now, most of the family probably ain't gonna say nothing because they don't want to be where Tracy is. They don't want to be drugged. They don't want to be a part of this bull crap. So they already done had their business put out here. Hell, the Peach done about talked about every damn body. Told anything she could tell. She done told it. Shit, this shit is crazy, man. Yeah, y'all, please hit that like for me as y'all come in. Shonda says, when my youngest granddaughter was born last year, I was having packages delivered every day for about a week. my daughter and her husband told me to stop. Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. That's the pleasure of being a grandparent. You don't have to worry about providing the needs. So you focus on the wants. Or every time you see something that's cute that reminds you of your grandchild, you buying it. I'm sorry, that hoe had to see about me by my goddamn mama though.
And I look at it like this right here. And everybody have their own opinion. I don't care who make a video about me.
Do you have a car? Do you have a clean driving record? Did you know that you could pay as low as
I hate that she
$39 a month?
says that
Time to
too.
dislike
Cause
nobody.
baby, you ain't gonna stop nobody from damn talking. If you can't stop the child that you birth from talking, why you even over here focused about damn people who talk about you? And honestly, we don't really talk about you. We really talk about your damn daughter. So this shit has to do with you. So you coming into the picture. But whether you want to realize it or not, Peach does have a platform. No matter how ridiculous some people may think she is, stupid, all the things, she still has a platform. She makes decent money off of that. And by way of her, so do you. If you wasn't Peach's mama, you wouldn't have 33,000 subs right now. You might have three. You grow the way you do because of who she is. And she uses you, which further pushes the agenda of you growing. Now, let's be honest. Tracy is an excellent cook. She keeps a very good home. She's very organized. For an older woman, she is very well put together. All the things. Some people may feel a ways about her because she's not more feminine, but she is who she needed to be for her life to be what it was. So that's that on that. But, no matter what, it's just how it rolls. If her mom did all these things, why would she continue to let her keep her kids? Exactly. Exactly. Hey, San. Hey, Alice. I think I spoke, Cheryl, didn't I? I'm trying to get y'all as I pop through. Hey, Karen. If I didn't speak, hey, girl, hey. I'm not trying to miss anybody as I come through, but yeah. Right. That girl does all this talking. Shit, y'all, let's be real. Peach is using this story and the situation to make money. It's not about forgiveness. It's not about, oh, I'm just telling my story. No, I'm just using my mama. So it don't have to be the truth. She's saying what she's saying because that's what the hell she want to say. It doesn't necessarily have to be a true situation. Why? Because her damn mama is just a scapegoat. This ain't about truth. This ain't even about what I can prove. Because, like I said, bitch, where the story at? Hell, where is the fucking story? Hold on, y'all. Let me find my place. Hey, Tracy. Gotcha, love. I get it. You ain't got to say no more. My two brothers would have reached out and touched me behind our mom. Right. And you know what, though? A real one wouldn't expect no less. Wouldn't expect no less. That's their freaking mama. Every child is going to have a different relationship with a mom. Just like every mom is going to have a certain type of relationship with a child. Some kids, things are going to be real close. Some kids, not so much. It just is what it is. Tracy allows her to talk about her mama like that. I would be the first one to catch a charge. Child. She probably ain't heard what she said, but you right. But see, but you know what? Here's the fine line with this. Tracy could go and cuss her out about her mama. But all that's gonna do is keep up the drama. So what do you want? More drama or you just concede. That's what it's called. I ain't finna fight. I'm gonna let you have that because I don't want it. I ain't trying to be in no competition with you. I'm not trying to argue back and forth with you. She said that countless times. Don't argue back and forth with your children. Now that's her perception. We maybe don't feel that way because just like she would come and talk about my mama, I talk about her ass. And I will let you know why you sitting up there disrespecting this woman. This woman has done XYZ for you. So I mean, it's no perfect way to handle this. It just not. And that's the unfortunate thing. Y'all see Peach don't talk about that other sister and brother cuz they would have whooped their ass. Right, right, right. Cuz she said very few things about Bentley. I can't think of her first name. Hey Denise, you got that right. Nobody talks about my mother, not even my brothers. You put a fire like Peach out with water. I would play with her. I wouldn't play with her for no reason. And honestly, you know what? Hey, Burma. Hey, Mysterious. Honestly, that this is the problem. You should never play with nobody about nothing, especially nothing that means something to you. And what I mean by that is this. She has sat here and she sent the cease and desist letter. Okay. Um so now it's time to do the next thing. It's time for the next thing, love. What's the next thing? The next thing is she would have her day in court. Sure would. She would have her day in court because I told her to keep my name out of her mouth. Even if we cannot prove defamation or whatever. Even if we can't prove that, you can prove that uh we have an agree to disagree matter. She feels this way, I feel this way. I don't even give a shit if it's true or not at this point. I want her to stop mentioning me on her channel. I want a gag order. What she is doing is causing me hurt, harm, and danger in the street. It's the legal system's job to keep me safe, just like it is to keep her safe. I don't want my name mentioned on her channel. I put her ass under a gag order. I will show her. You want to keep fucking with me? I'm gonna take everything, money included. Because see, she's using this for views. If she can't use it, and this is the first time since she got that cease and desist that she has talked about her mother. I believe for a moment she was scared because she know her mama don't play with people. Now her mama don't want to take it there. But what you gonna do? You gonna keep arguing with this heifer? Keep going out the door scared for your life because you think somebody gonna attack you? Or you gonna do what you gotta do? Exactly. Exactly, Karen. I wouldn't play with her. My mama raised me different from my brothers. I was the only girl though. I appreciate how I was raised every day. And that's the thing about it. No two children are going to be raised the same. And I mean that's just that on that.
I don't have time to be giving nothing negative my my time. I don't have to go through all this mess. I'm not. I'm not. I don't make money on this channel that say that I'm finna go on here. Let me test somebody down. Let me go on here, and every time I go on here, I got to defend myself. I got to stand up to people all around the world coming at me. I'm like, I'm about ready to say, screw this YouTube. I ain't got time for this mess right here. I didn't get on YouTube to be towed down. Your daughter need to understand that's not the people evil, Peach. Miss Teresa, you have a lot of energy. You are doing a great job. Stay prayed up. So I mean, I wasn't even much gonna come on here and say nothing, but to hear my oldest daughter call me and say, "Mama, why is she to my you had to buy my children shoes?" I don't have to. Let me tell y'all something. My oldest daughter, I don't have to buy one thing for her kids.
Honey,
My
where the
daughter buy
other
her children $200 and $300, whatever they want. So many people and they want you gone. So many. Why you didn't mess for some little change?
she be
The
on here
devil is
two, three
busy. Don't let
times. She
nobody.
be on here 2, 3 times a day. I beg to differ that she getting a little change unless she just don't know how to run her channel. And to be honest with you, if that is what it is, that's still messed up too, because somebody tried to reach out to her to let her know that that how to do it in a way that you could uh uh you could I done lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Somebody reached out to her to try to let her know how she could make more money on her channel, and she didn't
The
want to
wind in
listen.
your hair, the sun on your face,
Hold on one moment, y'all. Hold
and
on
the
one brief
waves
moment.
at
I
your feet.
apologize.
Recover in Aloe.
First, we offer overnight boarding. Your pet will stay overnight in your sitter's home and not only be treated like part of the family.
Come on, guys. Follow information. Let's go.
Overheard. Hey, all of my internet cousins, this one for you. Child, I overheard the grown folks talking, and they get taxes back. The lady told my mama she had 3 kids. Some about some dependables, whatever that means. Long story short, they always baby. All the Roblox and reborns that we could handle. Get that moolah, cousin. I want mine is food. Accessories included. See, they get the money for us, so they need us right now. Yup, go in there and get your bag, baby. But wait, stand by the door because she gonna get mad. I'm talking about Big Bull and a Frog mad. Have you seen a pit bull and a frog fight? Well, that's how mad she gonna be. All I know is bag secure. I'ma let y'all know with my ApplePay thing. I'm gonna go here and laugh at all Big Kiki jokes. I know she got that bag on her. I'ma let y'all know how it go. Bye! Overheard. Hey, all of my internet cousins, this one for you. Child, I overheard the grown folks talking, and they get taxes back. The lady told my mama she had 3 kids. Some about some dependables, whatever that means. Long story short, they always baby. All the Roblox and reborns that we could handle. Get that moolah, cousin. I want mine is food. Accessories included. See, they get the money for us, so they need us right now. Yup, go in there and get your bag, baby. But wait, stand by the door because she gonna get mad. I'm talking about Big Bull and a Frog mad. Have you seen a pit bull and a frog fight? Well, that's how mad she gonna be. All I know is bag secure. I'ma let y'all know with my ApplePay.
Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Um, I heard a noise. I thought my mom had failed, so it scared me. That's why I had to jump up and go in there. I apologize about that. I just needed to make sure everything was okay. Whew, caught my nerves, child. Caught my nerves. Um, let me try to get my train of thought back, but let's jump back on over here. I'm gonna try to let me move a little bit and see.
Not stop. What's wrong with you? No, I was telling I said, because I didn't sign up for YouTube for this right here. I didn't sign up to have enemies. I try to get along with everybody. I don't.
Well, you might as well, Tracy. I hate to say it, but I mean, number one, if your skin is that thin, I know you changed your life. You got out the streets, you did all these things to make life different, and it's commendable. You know that you number one did what you had to do for your children to get out there. Okay. Number two, you made the choice that now that you have done what you needed to do when it came to your kids, now you are back trying to live life better. And that's all well and good. But I'm sure you make okay on here. If you can pull $800 that you didn't have to work hard for doing this, cooking your food, talking to people, then baby, that's almost well, that's all your utilities. Let me say it like that. And for the views that Tracy get on her channel, if she had her video set up right, she could get even more out of it. She should be having commercials on it. I think we see a commercial going into her stuff. She don't do mid roll. That's where the money is. I mean, we're on here doing this because we like doing it, but also let's be honest, we are wanting to make some money. So I mean, it is what it is. Um, and she just needs to understand that if you're gonna have thin skin, you're gonna have to get on with it. And number two, if you really want to be done with it, take her ass and get that gag order and go about your damn business. Because honey, she'd have been had it. Quite frankly, I probably would have tried to catch her ass on the street. She done told lies on me the way she done told on her mama. I don't know if I would have had it in me to be that patient. Like it really would have bothered me. You know what I'm saying? Whew, taboo. Yeah, I mean she just not. They are both full of drama. Dang, little Babs. Well, that's how you feel. That's how you feel, right, Karen? If not, then stop addressing it because it's definitely going to happen again. Yeah, the more that she addresses it, the worse it's going to be. Hey, Medusa Sunshine. Denise Ann, did I speak? Hey, love, watching from a distance. Good evening, everyone. Okay, not a problem. Her mom is full of it. They both know what they are doing. It's a money grab for both of them. This morning she was done with it. Now back doing the same thing, trailer trash ghetto. Well, she said that she wasn't going to say anything else about it. She did start the video out like that, and she said, "Hey, Kiera." She said that the reason she spoke on it is because her daughter called her upset. So I mean, as a mom, she connected with that feeling, and that's why she's saying whatever. But she needs to understand that the more you guys come out here and speak on what's going on, the more ammunition you give people to do different things to continue to mess with you. So that's what she needs to learn. I mean, and that's just that on that. Yes, she is. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it scared me, child. um, let's see. Yeah, she's good, y'all. She's good. It was something being dropped. It wasn't her dropping. So, yeah. Plus, she then I go in there. She talking about what you want to do for your birthday, girl. Is you all right? What is you talking about? Birthday? My damn heart on the floor, in my throat. Yep. Let's see if we can go a little bit more further and see if we can get it.
Since my grandkids started school, I try to buy shoes. Not because the mama asked me, because I want to. Because I love my grandkids.
I knew something was gonna be said when she showed them dunks.
Out here boo hoo crying and stuff. I love my child. Not gonna do it. Honey, I am not gonna do it. No, I mean, you know what? And let me say this right here, because I know somebody gonna run with it. I'm not finna let nobody break my spirit. And for the people who think that I don't love my daughter, I love my daughter. I love my daughter, even though she done broke me down, okay? Had me around my daughter, even though she done broke me down, okay? Had me around here boo-hoo crying and stuff. I love my child. And I ain't finna sit here and tell the world that I don't love her. I I got hate towards her.
And
That's
Peach
all I
knows
want to
that.
say. Come on here and say that.
Peach
That's
know
it.
that.
Nothing else. Nothing bad. I got a big old nephew. Boy, if you don't look like your daddy, oh, and he playing football this year. Dang, you so oh my God. Come here, I want to see how tall you is. Look how tall my nephew is. Look at him. Look at this right here. This is my great nephew. Oh my God. Look at this. What? Your shoes on the tell Elba to get your shoes. Go in the house, the door open. How you doing? I got it on this part. I can't believe my nephew that big. Yeah. God dang, he don't got tall. Go in the door. Your shoes on the sofa. Man. It seemed like, well, Christmas time, it seemed like he was just like right here. I'm like, what's wrong with these boys? All my grandboys, I got to look up to them. My 12, wait, he 12. My 12-year-old grandson, I went to get his shoes. I'm like, he wear 9.5. I said, you could just come borrow a pair of my shoes. We wearing the same size shoes because you know your grandma got a big feet, okay? And then he go to my son, Nana, I don't want to wear your shoes. I don't want to wear your shoes. So yeah, she worked for the in the summertime. Oh yeah, for the city. Yeah. Y'all work for the city. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes.
Come on, don't play with me.
And you can stay in your car while we do it.
Get out! I can stay in?
And we'll even top off your fluids for free.
You looked at them and made sure you got your size. She know me from a baby. Her, my mama grew up together. What? Yeah, when he came home and told me who bus he on, I said, oh, I love her. I love her. Yeah, she good people. And she went back. My mama gave him a picture of him and her. She gave me the picture. Yeah, my mama gave the picture of them when they was young. Wow. Yeah, but make sure you can wear them. If you can't, then I take them back to the store and get a bigger size. Because they came in the day I had to order them. Honey, let me tell y'all, I wear a size 11 in shoes. I ain't scared to tell nobody. Look at him. Look at him. This 11. I wear 11. And I was so happy when they made pay less and all that because I was able to get some shoes. I ain't scared to tell nobody, honey. When I go in the store and I see some shoes I like, I try to buy them then before the other women come who wear size 11 try to get them out. They fit good? Okay. You might have to go. You could take them and exchange them. We'll take them and exchange them. They from DTR. I be saying your husband come to the park. Yeah. I'd be like, dang, now I can go in the store and buy any pair of shoes I want. But when I was little, had that tall and skinny.
Did I miss it?
With a big old feet. Child, please. It was hard. I looked like Boo Boo the clown, Boo Boo the food
Exactly,
clown with some big
CC.
old, what was that clown name? Bobo the clown or whatever, with the big red shoes, skinny, big old, man, please. I show y'all a picture of me when I was young.
Exactly,
Y'all will
Teresa.
laugh y'all butt off. Man, y'all would laugh.
Yeah,
I
Peach
was
is the
tall
only
and
one
skinny, and I got a
who
picture of
doesn't
me in a
seem
black
to
and white. I
have
talk about my mom.
the relationship with family. All the rest of her family get along. She's the one who sing, but see, she wants everyone to surround her the way they do her mom. Everybody flocks to Tracy. I mean, it's clear she hadn't seen this little boy in a while, but she still bought him shoes. She just do whatever she can for whoever, and people love her because she take care of them, and that's probably a big part of Peach's issue.
Oh, that was an ugly picture. I had a little Jerry curl, and I'm tall and skinny. I'm standing right here like this. I had some black and white knee knockers on and a black and white shirt. Man, I looked like a clown, tall and skinny with a big old y'all. I say that was crazy. Asia, you know what? You have to be ready when people be ready. So you know what? So I will show y'all that picture of me. I got to show y'all that picture. Man, I looked like that clown with them big old red shoes on, skinny, and wearing them shoes, wearing that. Child, please. Look online, you find. Oh, you know what? I tell y'all, when y'all buy shoes off a line, you find so many different shoes. That's why I usually buy my shoes off a line. But I got so many tennis shoes. I have so many tennis shoes, but I just can't hardly wear them. Wear them right now. You don't feel that nice. I wish I knew a store that sell good quality shoes for, honey. Where I buy my shoes? I found some shoes in Walmart. I found some slides in Walmart. I'm like, what? Let me get these shoes. Cause you know when you wearing size 11, honey, they seem like they want to just send two to the store. So when I seen them shoes, I ran. I say, let me get them shoes. Cause when you wear
Hey,
size 11,
Nicole.
you got to get the shoe then. That's why
Damn.
people be saying, dang, you wear 11. Honey, I got every pair of shoes I want to wear. I just can't wear no heels no more right now because I had surgery. But baby, mama got some shoes, okay? I got shoes. So I say I wonder how
Okay,
my
just give me a few.
grandson,
Mind catching me up on what's
he get
going
his
on with Peach and her
shoes.
mom.
Get his shoes.
Um, Peach is back talking about the bath water situation.
That was God.
So her mother came out
Yeah, when you
and did
bless
a
others,
live talking about the
I know I
situation
miss.
as well,
Honey, I miss
and saying
Payless.
that
When I
she
go to
is
St.
not
Thomas, I
going
see
to
Payless. I be acting like
um
a little girl in the candy store. But don't let me
she,
walk in
she said
Kmart
she's
in
not
St.
going to
Thomas, okay?
apologize
It's
for a
a whole
lie.
different thing right there.
So Peach has done a
Whole
review. Now,
different
what
thing.
we came on this
Well,
live
y'all, I'm gonna
for,
end this live because I want to talk to my nephew. But y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to my channel, and I'm just asking y'all.
we came on here to watch the videos and do a reaction to the videos. So let me go ahead and put Peach's video up because she had did several of them to her mom. um we jumped over to this live because I was trying to see where they said that somebody called Peach's mama's job, and I wanted to see what that was about. Some lady called, left her name, um and went from there. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, because her videos ain't never that long. And see, another thing, y'all, she did 4 videos about her mama. Uh, this one is a day old, and it's only got 4.7K views. That tells you something. It's reactors that get that's getting views. Now I'm gonna be honest. Another reactor was talking about stepping off talking about Peach because everybody always has something to say. Everybody wants to come and talk trash to you, and also the fact that you know people don't want to keep tussling off a conversation. Me personally, I don't pay attention to what people say. Do I want to sit here and keep uh arguing and this, that, and the third? No, of course not. That's not the goal, obviously. But at the same time, I'm not gonna let people control what I'm talking about. Now, let me be honest though. Even I pay a price for that. I have people come and do phishing attacks on my channel. That's why I don't get a lot of views. I mean, it's a lot. It is a lot. Not to mention, sometimes you talk about situations and people that's oversaturated. Like I pay a price for it, but since I started this channel, I started out talking about the Jacksons mainly, and then I started talking about Peach, Keisha K. Lee, Tiana J. It's certain people that I've always talked about, Zanadia. And so it's like if you grew your channel talking about certain people, to stop talking about them is almost like starting over. So I do have other channels that I'm trying to build on a more vast variety of people. And I am going to start publicizing those channels when I go live. I will do that. But as for now, we're going to jump on over here and check out these videos because honey, this girl a hot mess, a hot mess.
An arm with the muscle.
But oh, my point that I was making about the fact that she has several videos, uh done like 4 videos about her mom since yesterday, and the reason she does that, y'all, is because she gets so low views that she's got to grind like that to even make $10,000. And that's why she'll stop at nothing. But she needs to understand you get way more for being kind than you do for being petty and catty. And I mean, it's probably too late for Peach, but for others, y'all need to learn that ahead of time.
Why people around here to my, oh, you just like my mama. Honey, I'm not your mama.
Now, Mama, I know that you said that I was the slow child, the retarded child, the dumb one. But I'm going to try to explain this to you in a way that you can understand. When people say you're just like my mama, they're stating that based on what I've said about you and how you keep calling me a liar instead of apologizing, admitting, and all those things. You are just like their mother because, unfortunately, and I'm going to speak for black moms, I'm not going to talk about the white ones, I don't know y'all like that. For the black moms, especially those who come from the hood, the ghetto, where a lot of toxicity exists, you guys don't take accountability. Anytime your kid...
Peach, when have you ever taken accountability for anything? Anything. Anything. Never. You've never taken accountability. The fact that you're sitting here with 9 kids doing what you're doing, you still haven't taken accountability for that. You are the advocate or the poster child for the example, or the cart rather, calling the kettle black. I'm gonna say it like that. Like, girl,
kid tell you something happened, you say that's a lie. Why would I?
she says she's not going to apologize for a lie, that she did not bathe you in her dirty bath water. Why don't you guys go and sit down with somebody? You call in, she call in with a therapist. I'm sure Psychology Eats would do it. And you guys both give your account. First of all, Pete, you can start out by telling us when this incident was supposed to have happened. Your mother can say, okay, I remember that day, or I don't. Then you tell your version of the story from your account, and your mother can concur or deny, or uh tell where you wrong or whatever. You just using her for views anyway. This ain't really about what you say it's about. And the fact that people keep wanting to talk about, well, she telling the same story, it gotta be true, and all of this, that, and the third. They need to understand the best lie is the one you rehearse, the one you plan and calculate, because nothing in life ever goes perfectly the way you plan it. And nobody's story is exactly the same every single time.
I apologize for a lie. You like can't even continue the conversation because you're so angry at the truth. You can't accept.
She doesn't necessarily have to be angry at the truth. She's upset because she feels unsafe at this point. People are attacking her for your alleged lie. And I say alleged because I can't confirm or deny either way. But Peach, you say it as if you got to be the one telling the truth. That is not an affirmation either. It's no guarantee that you're telling us the truth. We just know that's what you said and that you have not changed your my mama bathed me in her dirty bathwater. You didn't say the age, you didn't say what happened or why. Because let's say she did do it. It would be a reason why. And it would probably be a very stressful and extreme situation that caused her to do it. Because why just you? Ain't it interesting that it's always you, Peach? It can't never be nobody else. It's always your black ass.
Accountability.
My mama did the same thing. I'm not apologizing for a lie.
And as I stated earlier, that is absolutely okay. Your apology is no longer needed or wanted. I have come to terms with the fact that I will never get an apology from you, and I don't need it. I have done and I am still doing the work that it takes to heal. I have already mourned the mother that I wish I had.
And see, that's the problem right there. That I wish I had. Nobody is 100% satisfied with the job that their parent did. There are always going to be things that we didn't like that they did, or things that they did. Hold on, let me look, Cancer. There's always going to be something that we wish they did different or whatever, but you can't control the mother you had. God gave you who he wanted you to have, and that's that on that. Okay. I wonder how Peach would feel if Rasta came to the internet and confessed that she never liked Peach. Or I'm not saying it's right, but if she did, baby, that girl would break down. I feel like she would break down. It would be, baby, that would be a hot mess. And I ain't gonna lie, I would be here for it. Not that I want her hurt. Not that I want a situation to where any of that. But I'm sorry. Wow. Baby, that is something to think about. Because you want to play games with this woman so bad. You want to play games with this lady. What if she did come and do that? She wouldn't know how to handle it. She definitely wouldn't know how to handle it. Whew. That's a good one.
The relationship
Cancer.
with the mother that I wish I had, and I'm okay with that. I am already reparenting myself.
And if me and you don't sit down and have a conversation.
Mama, when did you and I sit down and have a conversation about this? Never. I remember when I made my song that you started all this drama with me about. That childhood trauma creep up on you like a thief in the night. My own mama, that song, and you called my phone. We were just leaving the content house pool. You called my phone and said, why you keep lying on me? And I said, how am I lying on you? And then you said, oh, I ain't leave you at Murray House. I ain't do this. And I said, yes, you did. Okay, you don't want to say it was weeks and it was days. Oh, you a liar. But the real reason behind all of this was you went to Miami. You spent all your money on your trip to Miami. And then you turned around and called me and asked me, Peaches, you got any work for me to do? And I said no. At this time, I had built a village outside of my family. My children are in daycare. The maids are cleaning my house. No, I don't have any work for you to do, and I don't give my money away.
Girl, you a lie. You just didn't need to use her at the time. See, it's for Peach, it's about her. She wants to call others a narcissistic individual, but she is the ultimate of the narcissist in her world. She wants everything her way. Even with this drama yesterday with Wood, what was it about? He didn't do it to my standards, to my liking, to my this, or to my that. That is narcissistic verbiage because you are the mother of those kids. And here's the thing, if he is not going to do it the way that you want him to do it your damn self or pay somebody to do it just how you want it.
The days of me just giving my money away had been past. You got upset. That was the reason why you called and started this stuff with me. I decided to no longer talk to you, kept talking to your children. My brother.
This is my question too. Y'all, tell me what y'all think about this. Why did she just remember this dirty bathwater story 2 years ago? Or did she just bring it up 2 years ago? If this was something that was so hurtful in her childhood, why did it not come up before now? She just started talking about this about 2 years ago. This hadn't been around since the beginning of her conflict with her mother. Where was it at before? And being that you didn't remember it and start talking about it prior to a couple of years ago, how do you remember the exact verbiage so pristinely, ma'am?
My brother Elwood and my sister Drill, we went to Busch Gardens together. We went to the zoo together. Next thing I know, I go to Disney World and you in a fight at the casino. My sister calling to my about my mama. I told them hoes I ain't like Peaches. I ain't like Peaches. And my brother about my mama, about my mama. Next thing I know, my brother hate me. My sister hate me. It's a bunch of drama going on. You sitting up there in the middle of it laughing, triangulating us. And then you laughed right there with them. It was no correction. It's no, that's wrong. That's a child.
Peaches, that's them, that's that boy and that girl mama. Why can they not stand up for her? Now, if they would have stood up for you, you would have been all right with that. But because it wasn't for you, it's a problem.
Let us stay out of grown folks' business, etc. None of that. And I did what I had to do. Pay you back for that one. I'ma pay you back for that one. But she was happy because they're not talking to Peaches now. I can't get Peaches money. Peaches not talking to me. Now my kid's not talking to her. And I ruined her reputation by saying the Peach Patch. They was from the Peach Patch. They jumped me. They was from the Peach Patch. Come on now, Mom.
Do this look like somebody who is in pain or who is hurt? Their feelings is hurt. No, this looks like you don't say I'm gonna pay you back for that one. When it comes to trauma, it's not about being paid back. It's about you are hurt and you need to heal. So you are wanting to be vengeful and spiteful and vindictive. That's not indignative of a person who went through something that they need protection from, that they need to feel better about happening, that should not have happened. Um those people mentioned you, Peach. That's why she said the Peach Patch. And they came at her a certain type of way and in an aggressive manner. So that was that on that. So What did you expect? You get pissed off when your children prefer their daddy over you.
I ain't had no issue with them being. I only had an issue with you. But my brother and sister, they don't understand narcissism, and that's absolutely okay. So, hey, let all you be.
Viviscal hair growth supplements nourish thinning hair for results you can see, touch.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to the
Oh
channel.
shit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me jump over to this other video. I thought that was the second one. This the second one. Hold on, y'all. Child, I done pulled up somebody
I
else's
don't
video.
understand why people around here talking about, oh, you just like my mama. Honey, I'm not your mama.
Now, mama, I know that you said that I was the slow child, the retarded child, the dumb one.
Wait a minute.
But I'm going to try to explain this to you in a way that you can understand. When people say you're just like my mama, they're stating that based on what I've said about you and how you keep calling me a liar.
Hold on, y'all.
And I said, yes, I am.
My mama.
She was like, oh,
It's sad that you don't even want to claim your own daughter.
I love you and your daughter.
Which is absolutely okay to do.
I said, oh, okay then, that's good. And then she said, well, I just don't like the way she
Hey,
talk
Catcher.
to you because I used to talk to mom. She said, I used to talk to my mama like that.
Come on, mama, don't stutter. Tell the story clearly.
Y'all
She
hold up,
is.
I'm moving my car because I'm gonna wash it.
Take your time, mama. We all listening.
Hey, straight like that.
All right, hurry up, girl.
Right, right.
So she said, I'm doing fine. I was doing good. I was doing good before I went to the mall.
Well, what happened at the mall? Hurry up.
So she said, I used to talk to my mama, be disrespectful to my mama. Me and my mama just got together, got things right.
Nah, mama, it's already sounding like you about to lie. Girl.
Honey, you would know a lot, wouldn't you, Peach McIntyre? My thing is, the fact that she be sitting up here trying to strike people, yet she is sitting over here using um her mama video. So you really got to use your mama to get attention, Peach? You that lackluster?
She said, I don't like how your daughter disrespect you. I told her, she said, I feel sorry for you. I said, baby, don't feel sorry for me. I said, because we had to go through this right here. Me and her had to go through this to get where she gonna be at in life, and so I can get where I'm at. So this was meant to happen.
Come
Y'all
on, preach,
please hit that
sister,
like
preach.
button.
So
Hit
then
that
she
like
said,
button,
you know what? And
please,
then she said, me
ladies
and my mama
and
just
gents,
came
if it
close.
applies.
Me and my mama just got back close because
Hey,
I sat
Glenn.
there and I just went off on my
Hey,
mama and I let my
Ayan.
mama know that
Shonda, did I
she
speak?
don't do
Mama, nah, it's not like you is lying. What the lady really said, ma?
she was treating my sister and brother
Yeah, like she don't
better
never
than
do
she
nothing
was
wrong,
treating
straight
me.
like that.
So I said, that's good. So then she said, well, maybe you need to just apologize to your
Yeah, it hadn't
daughter
been long,
about bathing her
KG
in the dirty
Peach.
water, this and that.
I ain't gonna lie, an apology would be nice, even
Girl,
if it
you
was
don't
an
want no damn
apology.
I said,
apology.
hold up. Hold up. I say, let me tell you something, honey. I never apologize for a lie.
And
You know what? And the thing about it is, Peach want to act like this is a big deal to her. Now, I've heard other people talk about basically everything Peach has said about her mom. The fact of the matter is, you can't critique the job your mother did. Your mother did what she felt was right, what she thought was right based on her life and her experiences. We ain't gonna never think everything is perfect that our parents may have done. Such is life. Such is life. So, with that being said, I mean, the fact that she felt like she can sit up here and say, I wish I had a certain type of mama. Really, bitch? You think your kids ain't saying that about you? I wish I had a mama who would pay the rent and stop us from getting put out. I wish I had a mama who wouldn't have took all her money, including the money that she put up for us as adults, and spent it all gambling. I wish we had that kind of mama. I wish we had the type of mama that would pay her bills instead of always getting her damn car taken. I mean, shit. You claim to be a multimillionaire and ain't got a damn thing to show for it. You ain't even got the necklaces and bullshit y'all bought. Everything you got, you done pawned, traded, sold. You worse than a crackhead, Peach. Damn. But yeah, you want to sit up here and judge. And honey, that big ass Kool-Aid smile on your face. Now look how much she don't even smile like this when it comes to stuff that she supposed to be happy about. You are excited and happy to be arguing with your mama. But one thing you is not, Peach McIntyre, is in her motherfucking face. Like she said. You the biggest keyboard gangster, narcissistic ass, low life bitch I think I ever met. But you ain't no dummy, cause you ain't in Tree said whatever her name is face with this boo.
And then we're right back at square one, and this is the reason why we won't get anywhere.
Because we won't do what Peach wants us to do, we're not gonna get anywhere. Isn't that interesting? But you know what? Peach claims she make all this money and can't keep her kid's house for 12 consecutive months without an eviction. But how many times have we seen her mama move?
Move.
Never. I said that's a lie right there.
But yet you could tell everybody your daddy fed you grapes, and we're all supposed to believe it's the truth, even though you still talk to your dad and he's never apologized.
Why bring that up? Why would Peach bring that up? So you're gonna sit up here and try to take somebody's trauma and use it to hurt and harm them, but yet you want us to believe the situation with your mother was trauma. People need to really look at this for what it is. Some bullshit, some toxic ass bullshit.
Come on, mama.
So then she said, well, you she said that's what my mama used to do. My mama used to say, oh, we didn't do this, we didn't do she didn't do this, do that, trying to reflect for him. She said because as a child, we remember.
And then I instantly remember, Peach McIntyre, your elevator goes to the penthouse, and although your mom told you you were stupid, dumb, retarded your entire life.
So what you trying to say? Because we agree with your mama, Peach.
I said, hold up, let me tell you something. I said, you think I said I ain't never finna apologize for a lie.
And I am so grateful that I am okay with you never apologizing for the truth. You can continue to call the truth a lie. You can continue to act like I'm mentally insane. I mean, you are the same person that said I was slow, retarded, tried to get me a social security check. Oh my.
And you know what? Even the Social Security Administration don't always get it right, baby. They missed it on you. They let you slide through the cracks. You bust through that thing.
Birthday, mama. And then got mad when the people told you that there was nothing wrong with me. And my auntie Nene suggested that you beat my ass. Mama.
To stay with her, right?
Teach my, see, that's the thing right there. You say you're a godly person. That's the thing. You putting pride before apologize. I say, so I supposed to apologize. She say, just apologize. Even if you didn't do it, apologize to make things right. That's all she want to hear.
Although an apology, or in this case, an apology, would have been nice, I am beyond that. I understand.
Okay, so why you keep talking about it, Peach? What you want out of this other than views? She said, Peach isn't hurt by what she says happened. She's using it for gain. Yeah, it's possible not to like your child, especially one like Peach. She thinks she's the only one that matters. You cannot like them and love them. I mean, really. And yeah, you right. Wood is special. Almost 40 years old with 9 kids. She gets no love and attention from her husband. If she did, she wouldn't have time for this foolishness. She's a lonely married woman. Yeah.
Saying that the apology that I wanted, that I desperately needed at one point in my life, is never going to come. Bathing in your dirty bathwater, you constantly scrubbing my black neck and calling me dirty in front of the entire family so that they could laugh, was all because you felt dirty about yourself and about my daddy.
Now, y'all, she said that her mama bathed her in dirty bathwater and scrubbed her black neck because she was uh feeling dirty herself about her and the daddy. Now, my $1 million question is, what about the daddy and her did she feel dirty about? And why do Peach feel like that she can talk on this woman's personal situation? Like it's not her business. Her mother's personal escapades don't have shit to do with Peach. And that's what's wrong with these younger people these days. They feel like they have a right to have input on the lives of the people that raised them.
Children pay for the sins of their fathers.
I said, well, baby, I'm not going to apologize to nobody for a lie.
Mama.
Can you believe these aren't her real teeth? Aspen Dental's dentures
This is a
are
hot
custom.
mess. It just really is. Let's see. And tell me this in the comments. Now, this video says that her mom has always been a clean person, right? If that's the case, why would she even have the thought of bathing her daughter in her bathwater? And again, we can't confirm or deny if it's true. Really can't. But it to me it don't make sense. It goes against the very nature of who Peach's mom is, and that's why I'm doubtful. Tell me in the comments as we watch this what you guys think. Do y'all think she really did it?
I'm a clean ass person.
You really are, Mom. I have never disputed that.
I never bathed my child in my dirty water.
But you did. You did. You did.
None of that right there. She say, well, she ain't say your water, her sister and brother water.
I have always been clear about whose dirty bathwater you made me bathe in. It was your dirty bathwater. You didn't make Elwood do it. You didn't make Sandria do it. You made me bathe in your dirty bathwater. You proceeded to call me dirty throughout my life into my adult years.
Okay, maybe you was dirty, Peach. So now what? You dirty. So people are still calling you dirty because you dirty. You have always kept your house dirty. Even when you moved out of your mama's house, your house was dirty. She didn't necessarily have to be meaning your physical appearance. Maybe she mean you dirty because she felt like you was dirty. You were less than clean. That's what dirty means.
Always went around the family and would say, Peach's neck so dirty, get me some alcohol, her dirty neck, and scrub my neck. You always called me names. You always bullied
Hey, Cassandra.
me. I was very clear about that. I don't know how the person who talking to you ain't got that clear when I've been very clear about that.
I say, baby, you look at me, I'm a clean ass person. I ain't never been clean. I mean, never been a dirty person.
Right.
So I would never bathe no child in no dirty water.
But you did. You did.
So she kept on going, and I told y'all excuse me, because I'm finna step out of character right now.
Meanwhile, I'm always in character. See, you
always a compulsive, lying, low life living, nasty mouth having And the girl, you gonna burn in hell, like for real. Who we? I don't even want to hear half.
Pay me $1 to cuss out grown ups. Grew up very ignorant. I always say
Now,
you
this
are
the same person who said it was okay for her kids to cuss out grown-ups. So how you gonna, by one token, ridicule your mama for something that you do currently? You saying that your mother paid you dollars for to cuss out grown people. I just don't believe that. I could be wrong though, but I find that hard to believe. This lady went through penitentiary chances to make sure her kids was good. And then she turns around and creates you to be a foul mouthed individual, to be a person who is dirty. No, she hated the fact that you was dirty because you was dirty. You didn't probably keep your room clean. You was unorganized. You had shit everywhere. You had a bunch of books that had a bunch of notes written in them that didn't amount to nothing. She felt you were dirty. And she told you that because that's what you were and it applied. If you weren't dirty, then she probably wouldn't have called you that. It was so many other things she could have called you.
my grandma are so much alike. It's no difference in how my grandma act like she's so godly. Her mom, she act like she's so godly and teach Sunday school only to leave church to go fuck that lady husband. I guess that would be Grandma Johnny Mae stepping out.
See, now why would she do that? The fact that you gotta throw names, that you gotta throw rocks and hide your hands, the fact that you gotta try to dog and pull other people collateral damage into this entire situation, for me, proves that there's some many lies to your story. Because why, if you so focused on the bathwater shit, why is you talking about who your grandmama was sleeping with at the church? That ain't got shit to do with the price of tea in China. And you ain't got a right to put that out there. Do you know you could cause somebody to lose their life over a few words? These people need to start hooking you up. Like, honestly, I blame your mama for not being on your neck. Because when she did that doggone thing, the first time you mentioned her name, she shouldn't have said a word. She should have took her tail right to the courthouse and brought you on up in there and ran your ass down through there, as they say in the country. The fuck? Because this shit is ridiculous.
Not a character.
So I told her, I said,
Why are you mad, Peach? Why are you rolling your eyes? Why are you mad? Because regardless of how much you talk, you aren't gaining leverage over your mother, and you hate that.
I'm gonna tell you again, me and God don't work this thing out. I ain't finna apologize to, I'm not apologizing to nobody that walked this earth. Apologize for a lie. So she said, well, see, you keep letting your pride get into it. I say, you know what? I ain't got nothing against you or none of that, but I'm telling you, who all walk this earth and think I need to go apologize in front of the world to make things right? Y'all can kiss my ass.
This girl is demented, and the fact that she feel that's funny, it just proves to me that there's no truth in this story. If something would have been done to me that's hurtful to that effect, you would shy away from it and details about it, wanting to talk about it, just like these so-called hobby baths that she started taking. If having a bath was a traumatic situation to you, to the point that you are talking about it now, you wouldn't want a bath because it would just take you back to where you were. If baths make her feel clean, how could a bath be the source of major negative feelings for her? Like, it don't go both ways, and your mind don't work that way that it can segment that. If taking a bath in dirty bath water of her mom's is a sore spot for her, to where she is over 15 years later still bothered by it and having to get healing, as she says she's healing herself, you wouldn't want to take no bath. Because every time you got in that tub, that memory would be triggered.
An
And if she disagrees, she's a bold-faced ass lie.
apology. Even if you don't remember, I'm sorry that you had to experience that for whatever.
Why would she apologize for something if she does not remember it? Then it wouldn't make sense for her to apologize. See, you want her to bow down to you. You want her to bow down. Now, let me say this to y'all. Um, I just lost my train of thought. But she wants her mama to bow down to her, but it just makes no. This whole situation makes no sense. Because my question is, she want her mother to remember it. That's what I was gonna say. But how can she remember it and you've given no details about the day, about what was going on, about how old you were? Absolutely no details. If you're going to drag us through the damn group chat and talk about this for days and weeks and years, at least give us some damn details to where people can get the real picture. How about that?
The reason I don't remember because I can't recall every event. For me, it was a regular Tuesday. For you, it was the night to bathe in my dirty bathwater and be reminded that you are filth. Number 3, a plan to change. Number 4, you actually working the plan to change. But for us, it's best that we continue to stay our separate ways. I haven't spoken to you in 2 years?
And I ain't finished what I look like getting on.
But when did she have your kids last, Peach? December 24th? So you can sit up here and talk all this trash like she's the epitome of negativity and filth and all of this crap you're saying. But the fact is, she was good enough to keep your fucking kids. So she ain't too damn dirty. Cause I would be damned before I would have my kids somewhere with somebody who is supposed to have hurt me in that manner. Nah, baby, mine need to be in the lobby. As soon as the baby comes or the twins come or whatever, you can take my kids home. Don't take my kids over there. It wouldn't have even been an option. No. Period. That to me in and of itself approves you a liar. Cause ain't no real mama gonna do that shit. I don't care what the hell you got going on at the hospital.
On my platform, oh, I'm sorry, this and that. I'm not doing that bullshit.
It's so funny. Your platform. Meanwhile, you wouldn't have a platform without me.
Now that ain't no lie there. Now that ain't no lie there. Now I'm with her when she right now. That ain't no lie. That is no lie right there. And she right about that.
Remember when you wouldn't even support my YouTube channel? You wouldn't even subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Okay, we don't need no. Now she got details for every damn thing but the big lie. Damn. Oh, good. I thought I messed us up, y'all.
I believed you. You build your platform off of trying to destroy me. Remember, Mama?
Wait a minute. Can y'all help me understand? When did she ever try to destroy Peach? Oh, hold on. What you said, Peach? Do you realize, Eugene, you take a bath, your bath? Wait a minute. Do you realize? Is that supposed to be when you take a bath, you're bathing in your own dirty bath water unless you take a shower afterwards? That's true now. That's true now. Hey, lovely Apple. If Peach is not careful, she will cause so many problems for her kids or mess up her marriage. Child, what damn marriage? Right, Cheryl. That man is there because his kids is there. I believe that he does not feel that Peach is capable of really being a good parent without him being there. And even when he's gone, that his mother is concerned about that as well. And although she don't deal with him, with Peach, I believe his mother tells him, "Don't leave them kids, this, that, and the third about that girl, and she'll act a fool if you leave, and she might try to hurt them kids." And that's another reason he's there. I believe that. That's why when she want him gone, she takes his stuff to his mama's house. Not just because that's his mama's house, but she know his mama gonna send him home. She know that. She don't want the drama at her house, and she gonna send him back over there. Why? Because she didn't stop her ex from doing what he did. So she knows, Peach knows that boy's mama is gonna send him back home, and she's worried about them kids. That's another reason she gonna send him home. Peach is calculated and demonic, but she's a master manipulator, so she knows how to play the game. Let's be honest, I'm sure Peach was influenced by someone to build her platform. You got to start from somewhere. Just saying. That's true. Wood's mother said Peach was the worst thing that happened to her son. In a lot of ways, that is true. She enabled him to be a nothing type of dude. She did not push him to work, especially because he cheated from the time they met. He was always elsewhere. He didn't want Peach. Did he start to care about Peach? I'm sure he did. You can't physically be connected to somebody the way that they have been and not develop feelings. It just don't work like that. Even for men, although that they are visual creatures. Yeah, I believe that.
I was at Disney World when you got in a fight at the casino and you sat up there and act like I had the peach patch jump you.
And I mean, we in the shoe store.
What you doing, buying your single mama ass daughter drill kids some school shoes?
That's what Drea probably heard and got upset and called her mother.
So she kept on. She said my mama was doing the same. Before I knew it, I said, listen, I ain't your mama. I'm not your mama. And I want to just tell you right now, I am not your damn mama.
I mean, these days, you not my mama either.
And I mean, whoever don't like me, I say, whoever don't like me, feel I should use my platform to apologize. They can kiss my ass. I'm not kissing my daughter ass to talk to me. I don't give a fuck.
Because you never gave a fuck about me from the get-go.
Okay, let's say she didn't, Peach. Let's say she didn't give a F. Now what? Would you feel better if she said that to you? Would you feel better if she just came to you and told you that she didn't give a F? I don't believe that. Because before you had money, the same thing she's doing for Drea's kids, she did for you. You didn't have to ask her. You did videos attesting to the fact that you didn't have to ask your mother for help. She just gave it to you. And she's the same person she's always been. You're the one that consistently changes.
And that's okay, Mom. I get it. Like, I'm older. I have the answers. I put the pieces together.
How
and I
you
keep
got the
telling
answer?
everybody this. The reason why my mom had me bathe in her dirty bath water is because she hated my daddy, and I look just like my daddy. Y'all keep saying
I could see his nose on her, but to me, she don't look like him.
no, you look just like your mom. I look just like my daddy, and he was filthy. Multiple women pregnant while she was pregnant with me, bringing his filthy little peen home, asking her to suck it. She despised me.
Y'all, that's deep. Because regardless to what he came home and asked her to do, she didn't have to do it. So why would she not only internalize that, but years later take it out on her daughter? Like, do that make sense? And let's say for a moment that she did do what Pete said. Why did she just do it once if that's the reason why? This whole situation makes absolutely no sense. Peach make absolutely no sense. The girl is trouble. I'm just saying. But does that make sense to y'all? I believe she lives very close to Tampa, but most schools like Lakewood require you to live in the district. Do they know she's moved? So the question is, how them kids gonna get back and forth to school then, if that's the case? It burns my feet. Excuse me, how disrespectful this clown is. She has no idea the troubles she's willing to herself. Yeah, because she got 9 kids. She thinks that the control she has over Wood and the kids is not gonna bite her back. Right. Exactly. She is. And that is so far fetched what she just said. I mean, and then why would you even think that? Why would you say that? And mind y'all, these are things that she glorifies in her own relationship. Does that make sense to you? This girl is a weirdo. I'm sorry, y'all. She is.
since conception. Now, growing up, she didn't think I would amount to much. I had a ain't shit daddy. And now, out of all of her little 3 bastard kids, Peach
Baby, you got 5 kids the same way she got them.
McIntyre is phenomenal.
Peach McIntyre is a woman who cannot keep her kids housed for 12 months consecutively. Let's just be real about what Peach McIntyre is. Peach McIntyre is a woman who is emotionally disturbed. Peach McIntyre is a woman who uses pregnancy as a weapon to control a man because she could get him in no other way. Peach McIntyre is a beacon of destruction, toxicity, and poor choices. Peach McIntyre is a person who God gave the bag more than once and she fumbled it both times, alleging that she is a multimillionaire, but she ain't even got a paid for car to show for it. Now, yes, Wood has his truck. He does, but that's not hers. Remember, she even signed the title over to him, making sure that he knew it was his because he probably told her it's mine until you take it or whatever the case is. Peach, there are so many negative things. If we in this chat sat and put together a list of things that you were, that list would far supersede the things that you weren't. And even though your mother is not perfect, even though your mother's a lot of things, I still feel like her character is better than yours. Peach is crashing out. She feels herself fading on these apps, excuse me. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Even her views about her mom aren't all that great for her following base. Exactly. She's got a video that's over a day old that don't even have 5,000 views. None of them do. No, the first one has 10,000, but then after that they like rewind. It's scary to watch what she may do next for views. I hope that her mother puts her out of her misery. I really do, because she needs to help herself by helping Peach. She needs to do the one thing that she should have always done and never did, and that is go ahead, make her responsible for the actions of her mouth. She shouldn't be speaking on Drea. That is your daughter. You still need to protect that daughter, even though this one might be bat shit crazy. Go ahead and take her to court. Put a gag order on her so that she cannot talk about you, your mother, or your children. Whatever else she do on her platform, her business. But make her responsible for her actions so she'll understand really where you from. You can even do it in a way that she can make a statement to her daughter. And this is what I would do, y'all. And I may do a video to Tracy and say this. She needs to make Peaches responsible for this situation. If it's really the truth, Peach needs to tell the full details of her account of this and then allow Tracy to say what she has to say, and that's that on that. If it's a lie, obviously Peach is not going to have a real account to attest to. And she needs to let her know either way, don't speak me or my children's name or my mom's name anymore. Or this is what'll happen to you. And give her 24 hours to get out whatever she got to get out. And after that, if she mentions her, take her ass to fucking court. She ain't even got to sue her for damages or any of that stuff because she went against the documentation. But what she can do, because I'm sure she's gonna say, I don't want that girl money, because she probably don't. But at that point, I would have the court put in writing that she cannot mention my name on her channel anymore. Nothing about me. My mama neither. Because she has no business using these people's information for harm. She doesn't. And I don't care what nobody say. If your daughter or somebody comes at you about something hurtful, you can say you're not going to respond all you want. But once it becomes that deep, it's going to be instinctual because we are all naturally created to protect ourselves. So we're going to do that. And a bitch like this, I'd have been ready to fight her. And I ain't no fighter at all. I'm not that person. Now, if would I get mad enough to swing on somebody? I would. I would, especially my family. But, you know, just being real. That's how you know she's wicked with the big ugly smile on her face. I will never ever apologize to this clown composing dirty bath water to a what minute? Oh, comparing dirty bath water to a sexual something is straight evil. Yeah, it's sick. But she's responsible for 9 children in America. She is. All the signs of mental illness to all these things actually happening, just how she remembers them. Her family is used to it. Yeah, they are. They are used to it because I remember someone saying it's interesting that nobody is taking up for uh Rasta Queen and nobody's taking up for Peach either, and the family hasn't spoken out. The family don't want to be the next person in the firing squad. They tired of her, all of it. People are tired. Hell, we tired. We over here asking to get out the group chat. Peach, find something else to talk about. Folks tired of this, boo. You know what? Speaking of that, I this is a video. Let me pop over here. So I was over on TikTok minding my business. Minding my business, y'all. And this video came up and I'm finna play it for y'all.
At this point, Peach, we gonna hold you accountable. Peach Patch, y'all need to start holding Peach accountable. She's still talking about what Grandma and Johnny May did. She's still talking about her mama, how her mama treated her. Peach, you need some help. Peach, we don't care how your mama treated you, because at this point, baby, get over it. Get you some help. And FYI, hold on, y'all. Y'all already know. I'm on the business that pays me. I go to the messy side of TikTok. I don't go over there for me. I go over there for y'all. You're welcome. Peach, that's the same way I guarantee your kids gonna treat you. You can give your kids everything in the world, but Peach, your kids are just like you. They're messed up inside. That's exactly why Peach has to always start. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. Peach McIntyre is beautiful. You have to do all that every.
She has to do it because she's trying to remind and convince herself that these are facts. And that's unfortunate for her. But yeah, that is true. She is having to do this to remind herself that this is who she is. That's why it's necessary for her to keep saying that. She sounds like a fucking idiot.
All day, Peach, because you know you messed up inside. The thing is, Peach, fix it. The fact that you did a whole video about your mama, how your mama had to fight. Your mama did this. Grandma Johnny May did this. She did this for the sister. She didn't do this. Girl, you a baby. You a little girl crying for help. Go get the help. Because, Peach, we tired. And Peach Patch, y'all need to help her. Everything is not funny. Everything is not, oh, but I don't care if you can produce $1,000,000. You know what, Peach? You couldn't keep it. You could not keep it. So is that
The
great or
word,
not? Are
y'all.
you phenomenal or not? Because
She said a word there, because you ain't got nothing to show for nothing. You ain't got nothing to show for all them kids. You ain't got nothing to show for all that money. You ain't got nothing to show for your relationship. You ain't got nothing to show for nothing. All the furniture in her house right now, a multi-millionaire, costs less than $5,000. That's sofas included. And then the thing about it is she could have made probably double what she makes now using brand deals. Most people that become influencers, they gain the influence for a reason. So they can monetize it. Peach thinks that she is at the top, the upper echelon of who she is. She's not. She's at the bottom. And she's such low hanging fruit that she doesn't even realize that there are people above her. And that's so sad. You're going to have to explain that one to me. Her mom was just enjoying the family last week. Seems to me Peach hates to see her mom being happy. She does. And now she is making the family members upset. Well, another thing is I wouldn't be over there, because why is her sister over there? She know Peach. She know what she do, and she knows she's liable to say anything out her mouth. Why would you even take your ass over there so she can piss you off? Hell, that's your fault. That ain't even Peach's fault. Cause that hoe couldn't say shit that was gonna be upsetting to me. Cause if I know, oh no, her face looked like she on that bullshit today. I'm not listening to this video. Cause my thing is, I ain't gonna be on calling my mama upset. I'm gonna be in the car going to punch that wench in her head. Cause who are you talking about? Not me. Child, these people kill me.
a lot of people don't touch $1,000,000 in their life, and you did, and look what you did with it. You fumbled the whole bag on gambling. Peach McIntyre needs some counseling. Goodbye. At this point, Peach, we gonna hold you accountable.
Baby, when she
Peach,
said that she was
y'all need
tired,
to start holding Peach accountable. She's
yes,
still
ma'am.
talking about what Grandma Johnny May did. She's still talking about her mama, how her mama treated her. Peach, you need some help. Peach, we don't care how your mama
Don't
treated
care.
you, because at this point, baby, get over it. Get you some help. And FYI, hold on, y'all. Y'all already know I'm on the business that pays me. I go to the messy side of TikTok. I don't go over there for me. I go over there for y'all. You're welcome. Peach, that's the same way I guarantee your kids gonna treat you. You can give your kids
Worse.
everything in the world, but Peach, your kids are just like you. They're
Messed
messed
up.
up inside.
Yeah.
That's exactly why Peach has to always start. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. Peach McIntyre is beautiful. Peach you have to do all that every day, all day, Peach, because you know you messed up inside. The thing is, Peach, fix it. The fact that you did a whole video about your mama, how your mama had to fight. Your mama did this. Grandma Johnny May did this. She did this for the sister. She didn't do this. Girl, you a baby. You a little girl crying for help. Go get the help, because Peach, we tired. And Peach,
Baby, the way she said we tired, I was so weak. Cause honey, I felt that in my soul. I'm talking about, baby, she was ringing all type of bells that I didn't even know I had. Cause we is tired, peace. Goddamn, damn girl. What water? What day was it? What bathroom was it? What did you have on that day? Like, if you remember it like that, you need to be able to tell us what color your toenails was. Did your mama have paint on her damn hands? What color was the paint? I mean, for real. Because you gonna sit up here and all you can say about it is my mama made me bathe in some dirty bath water. How you know it was dirty, Peach? How you know it wasn't water she just ran? Was it dirt in the water? I mean, come on, like what? Where was she working at the time? Give us something. Shit. Good evening. I agree. Go to the courts and shut her nasty mouth up. Oh my God, to go be talking about the grapes. I did not know what she was talking about, but a content creator explained it. You know what? I'm so damn slow because I do know some people talk about grapes, but when she said her daddy fed her grapes, I was thinking she fed her grapes. I just now when you said that, it made me think about what she was saying. How you know he haven't apologized though, Peach? You don't know what her mama went through, and why do you keep bringing that up? Like you want to hurt that lady so bad, and it don't have nothing to do with her. It's you want to hurt her because you can't be her. Peach, you want to be your mama. She got a loving, lasting relationship. She got a man that caters to her, that loves her, that even allowed her early in their relationship to partake in other festivities that she liked, being with women. I mean, you are so jealous. Why are you even into that? Why did you go around to the back of the house to go up and look in that window? You is nasty. You is weird. I mean, you have an obsession. And it sounds like she got an obsession with her and her man, if you ask me, but you ain't asked me. Yeah, that you right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep, she does. It was too much. It's too much. It's all too much. It's too much, y'all. Let us out the group chat. He had, I believe, a situation in his youth as well, and yes, she used that against him too. It is awful and off-putting. And quite frankly, well, he can't get her for defamation if it's true. But I don't know what I would have did. I don't know, but I just she needs to be held accountable. She does. She needs to be held accountable. People is tired. Like I said, please let us out the group chat, Peach. I mean, you want to stay in your lunacy and your bad situation, fine.
Apologize when I done something wrong,
This
okay?
her next video.
Now, mama, me personally, I can't recall you apologizing when you do things wrong. I can recall you deflecting. I can recall you getting angry and walking away from the conversation. That's
Maybe she had to walk away from the conversation to not engage the person. I mean, who are you to judge her as one adult to another? Now, I get that if you're talking about a conversation that you had with your mom, that's one thing. But when you're talking about a conversation that your mom had with maybe another problem she's dealing with, who are you to talk about it?
what I can recall.
But I ain't finna apologize to nobody walking this earth for a lie to make them be all right with me, okay?
And once again, because I have now done the work and I'm still doing the work, I am okay with you never apologizing to me. Absolutely okay with you never apologizing to me. Absolutely okay with you never apologizing to me.
Why you keep
For
saying
the
it then?
truth.
I don't give a
Peach, just because you say it's true doesn't make it true. Just because you say it's true doesn't make it true. And the fact that you have to keep repeating that makes it doubtful that it is true.
care who it is, okay? I ain't finna apologize to nobody, and I know it ain't true, to make a person feel good. The devil is a lie.
It's not the devil unless you're a liar. You.
And that's what's wrong with people. People apologize to make people feel good and stuff. I ain't doing that bull crap.
So, Mom, what that actually would be you doing is apologizing. You apologizing, but you don't really mean it. It's not genuine. You just doing it to make somebody feel good, but you really don't give a fuck. That's an apology. A genuine apology is when somebody is truly sorry. They know that he called you a liar. And now that I talk about my trauma that you're trying Your daddy fed you grapes, and when you said it, he called you a liar. And now that I talk about my trauma that you're trying to invalidate and act as if it does not exist, you would rather call me a lie because your own wounds aren't healed. I get it. I understand. I just want to.
Okay, if you did get it and if you did understand and if that was the truth, which you can't prove nor can you prove what her daddy did. And quite frankly, the fact that you keep bringing up the situation with with your mom and her personal issue, to me, the fact that you need to take that and use that as a tool to manipulate or further validate your own story, that makes me feel like you lying because that does not have anything to do with you and your water. That does not have anything to do with her apologizing to you. What that has to do with is the fact that you are trying to take something and smear in her face because you have no valid story or plausible situation that you can create to make your story true. That's what this is. That's what this is.
Make sure you also understand, and everybody listening, my mom continuing to call me a liar and continuing to refuse to apologize for a lie does not make my experiences non-existent.
Okay, so if that's the case, then why do you said you do not need an apology from your mother. Why are you even listening to what she's saying? You are hanging on every single word. You have taken the time. You have edited the videos that your mother have done into these videos of yours, and you don't even do that for your own videos to make your own money. You have put time and effort into taking her video, chopping it up, and transforming it. You don't even do that for your own shit. So you are more interested in going back and forth with her online now. Because my thing is this, if you don't want to talk to your mother and you don't want to have nothing to do with your mother, why the hell is you on her page? Why are you listening to her videos? Why do you even know that she made a video or what she said? That's the shit that don't make sense. Pete, you look stupid. Because if you don't want to talk to her, don't talk to her. Don't look at her videos. Don't give a shit about what she said. Because if somebody hurt me to the magnitude that I'm sitting up here, oh, she scrubbed my neck. She did shit. Maybe your fucking neck was dirty. Maybe you was a dirty kid. It is some out there. They can't help it, but they ain't never gonna know it either if they parents don't tell them. And I'm not excusing what she did if she did hurt your feelings. You should have told her, Mommy, you're hurting my feelings. Maybe she would have found a better delivery. But the bottom line is the way your mama talk, hell, to be honest with you, I don't understand how you understand serious versus not serious because she talks very activated. Even when she joking, you know, because eventually she'll smile. But other than that, you don't know what the fuck she got going on.
Even if others don't believe me, I know that these were true experiences and I'm doing the work to heal myself. Continue.
And then she says that she's doing the work to heal herself. She's not seeking therapy. She's just coming on here talking about this stuff, right? Okay. What work are you doing? All you're doing is regurgitating stuff into a video to get paid off of it. You literally did. Let's count how many, y'all. Hold on. They started right here. There's one video, two videos, three videos, four videos, five videos, six videos. I'm gonna say five because this one don't have her mom in the subject. Um, she did five videos about her mom. Hell, this one right here ain't even get but 1.9. She's just trying to beef up her views because she feel like it's working. But this is the only one that actually went over um 10,000. That's the only one. Oh, that ain't it. Wait a minute. Hell, I ain't even see them videos down there. But this one right here. I mean, Peach, you have over 1 million subs over on Facebook. I mean, on TikTok. And with all of them subs over there on TikTok, let's go over here. Let's see. Hold on. It was a particular video I was looking at. She posted a video about not making money over on TikTok. And she took it down, or either it wasn't over here that I saw it. There was a video that she put up about TikTok, and she was showing a screenshot, and on that screenshot, basically she was showing how she wasn't making any money although she had all of these subs. And my point is, for you to have over 1 million people, it's like all 1 million of them asked to be out the group chat, because I mean, when I say she wasn't getting no views, the shit was sad.
Continuously. So, an apology isn't even necessary from you.
Hey, Latrell.
Years ago, it would have been valued, but instead I was called a
Never.
liar. That's a
Apologize
lie.
to
Why would I
what?
apologize for a lie? And here we are today. Same thing. I'm okay with that. I have accepted you for who you are, and
Yeah.
I understand that we don't need to make amends.
Do it look
It's
like
the
it?
same thing. Just jealous of her mom and very jealous of the way Lynch Mob loves her. Yeah, she is so jealous of that.
Attention parents, spend less on your kids.
Especially since she feels that she doesn't deserve it. She feels that she is the person that does not deserve it. Now, this next video that she put up, Peach McIntyre speaks on being the black sheep, having a narcissistic mom, about favoritism and more. Now, that video is actually 18 minutes. We're not gonna do that one now. We'll do it in another video in the future. Um, I don't know, but I may possibly try to go live later tonight, or if not, we'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you guys now. I really appreciate you all going on this journey with me, looking at this situation. Quite frankly, my closing thoughts on this is, speak about it, be about it, bitch. If your mother really did it, give us the full account of the situation you are trying to heal. In therapy, especially CPT therapy, the first thing that you do in therapy is your impact statement. You talk about your trauma, you go into details, you talk about sights, you talk about sounds, you talk about situations within the trauma that are your trigger points. And those trigger points are then, especially if they relate to things in your current life, they're identified as stuck points, and then you work on the stuck points. Peach, let's do our impact statement. If you really had this happen to you, then the story shouldn't be that your mother bathed you in dirty bath water. The story should be, this is what happened, this is why it happened, and so on and so forth. Now, y'all, I don't know if I had posted this or not, but this is our bath water gate, and honey, we trying to get to the bottom of this thing over here. We is trying to get to the bottom of it. Peach won't let us be great, but Lord, we tried. We trying, y'all. We trying. We trying. We really trying. Also, I have an announcement to make. It's my birthday eve, guys. August the 5th is my official birthday. So I actually, my live tomorrow may be later in the day, about the same time, 6 or 7. And the reason that I say that is because um I think my family is taking me out tomorrow. So we'll see what happens there. Let's look at the rest of these comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this on. Ew. I'm not for DV at all, but I would love to see Tracy slap the stupid out of Peach's mouth. Oh Lord. I'm just gonna say, oh Lord. I I wouldn't slap her, but I'd take her ass down through there the legal way. I would shut her up. I would take from her what means the most to her, especially if she lying on me. Now, if it's true, I wouldn't. But if it's a lie, I would take her down through there. Quite frankly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The one thing that Miss Tracy denies, the one thing that Miss Tracy denies is the dirty bath water, bathing her in the dirty water. You know what she hasn't denied? Scrubbing her neck with alcohol. I believe she has scrubbed her neck, but it wasn't in a malicious way. The girl probably had a dark neck. And being that she is a clean woman, she probably thought that she could fix that. Quite frankly, we don't know if it worked or not because she never said. The only thing that she focuses on is the dirty bath water. And I think she focuses on the dirty bath water because that's the part of this that's not true. But all she says is, "My mama bathed me in her dirty bath water." Her mama has never denied the issue with the neck. She only denied the bath water. That is it. And she says she's not gonna apologize for a lie. She never denied the issue with the daddy shirt. She never denied the scrubbing of the neck. She never denied the situation about buying her a different type of shoes because Peach asked for the money. They both told the same story. The only thing they disagree on is the bath water. It's a reason for that. I think the same thing. Just jealous of her mom and very, yeah. Oh, I think I read that. I read that. You're right. She's gonna be 60 years old and she's still gonna be talking about it. No, she not, cause honey, her damn channel gonna be gone by then, baby. If it ain't gone, she probably had 10 people on there. I'm hurt. I don't know these people, but this Peach chick needs to be straightened out. I'm mad about this. Um, she needs to be properly handled the legal way, how you deal with one adult to another. She does, because like I said, the only thing that her mother denies is the bathwater, and I think her mother is telling the truth because sh all of the other stuff she has admitted to, whether she liked it or not, she did not deny it. The only thing that Miss Tracy continues to deny is this. Now, Miss Tracy did talk about a conversation she had with her son Ed, and Ed and her discussed this situation. The only thing Tracy denies is the dirty bath water, and I think it's because she didn't do it. Very low views for 650,000 subs, yeah, and she ain't even getting 5,000 on TikTok. She is barely getting anything. There's no way Wood loves her because if you seen someone you love crashing out like Peach, you would want to get them help. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wood said he didn't want to be bothered with Peach because she was dirty. Oh my God. Marsha, you are right about that. When Peach and him first got together, he told her, "You is not all that. I don't want to be bothered because you a dirty girl." Okay, so for him to say that, she ain't mentioned that. Where's that story? Why you ain't mad at him? Why you ain't consistently talking about him calling you dirty? She claimed he was playing, but I would never talk to a dude that called me dirty, baby, because that would hit below the belt. I'm for real. I'm for real. That would hit below the belt, and I couldn't do that. Myself would not allow me to deal with a dude because every time I look at his face, I say, "This bastard called me dirty." If I'm dirty, what the hell is he doing dealing with me for? Which makes me think he's trying to use me for something, and that's what you're not gonna do. And now she done gave him 9 kids. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Wow. He did say that, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to dive into that because no ma'am. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we're gonna have to dive into that. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate you all. I do. I really enjoyed this live as well. I really hate that Miss Tracy has to go through this. I'm gonna find that clip too about her talking about the thing at the job, and we'll dive into that soon as well. But I will definitely see you guys in the next one. The stuff Wood did and said is worse than the dirty bathwater saga with her mother. That's true. And maybe that's something that we need to do a video about and talk about. While you talk about your mother, your man said you was dirty too. You forgot that? Yeah, you forgot that. I ain't forget. We ain't forget. Peach, we ain't forget, girl. Anyway, thank y'all so very much. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.